So I want to start with gifts of healing. The wonderful thing, as I said to you earlier, this is the only one that is actually gifts. The others are manifestation. And so gifts of healing, we've read so much and we've talked so much about this, like why is it plural? Why is it gifts when nothing else is mentioned as gifts? And it's almost like it's resident in the person, which all the gifts are through the Holy Spirit, but it's almost like an extra. And then the fact that it's plural, I believe, refers to all the types of healing that the Holy Spirit does. So we have, as we talked about in level 1, we have inner healing, of course, healing of the emotions, healing of the past. We have physical healing, as my husband says, good old physical healing, which is his favorite thing to pray for. Then we have deliverance from evil spirits. And deliverance should always be included as a healing gift. Some people, and these are the people that really concern us, say they have a ministry of deliverance. And they don't really understand the interconnectedness of all the types of healing. As human beings, we are so incredibly complex. And our emotions affect our body. Our body affects our spirit. And we're just learning so much more about this whole area of our humanity. When Jesus looked at a person, he didn't just see leprosy or he didn't just see a demon. He dealt with the whole person, which is a Hebraic understanding of men and women. It's the whole person, the whole package, because he created the whole package. So when at CHM, one of the things we try to do in our schools is teach you about all the different kinds of healing. Now, overarching all of those can be generational healing, which we talked about at the last school here. And mental illness, as we established, can come down through the generation, mood disorders, emotional disorders. It's not just what happened to the individual in their life. It can come down like a spirit of depression through the generations. And I'll be talking about depression on Saturday because it's just so incredibly important. But also in that can be physical predisposition to illness. Like if I ask you how many of you have diabetes in your family? How many of you have heart disease? These are things, as I got older, I started thinking, I really need to do some generational healing on some of the illnesses that my family has been predisposed to. And so then we have deliverance. And it's really important to understand when the Bible talks about it, it's not really talking about possession. There's cases of possession in the Bible, of course, but what we tend to say is someone, and it's the actual translation, is to have a demon. Okay, so these generational demons can get started in the generations way back, and once they get a foothold in the generations, they stay there until they're identified and cast out. And I think that's why we see so many recurring patterns that are so similar in the generations. It's not just learned behavior. It's things that come down through the generations.